Jurassic Man here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Jurassic World Dominion Massive Action Ampelosaurus. Now this is a new figure that just came out as of now. I don't know if it's hitting shelf at the time of this upload, but if it is, I will take the trip to the nearest store and check it out yourself. I got this one in Amazon during a listing that was provided by Jurassic Collectors. So I managed to get this along with other figures that are coming out later in the day. So far, I think the nearest one is going to be the Megaraptor, and then after that is Leopleurodon. But until then, we got this guy. So let's get right to it. Now this is a new dinosaur species that we did not get before, obviously. The Ampelosaurus is a massive sauropod, I think somewhere between Africa and Europe. And this is a new sauropod, so this is one of the many ones that we're getting recently. Something that Mattel has been offering us more sauropod species than what we needed before. So, Ampelosaurus seems to be like a armored sauropod of some kind. I am not familiar with this species. I probably should have done some research on it, but I gotta say it does look pretty cool. Looking at the back of the box, you can see the display of the Ampelosaurus, along with this action feature, which comes with two. It is very similar to that of the action feature back in 2020, with the moving tail action. Now that was my favorite feature that came out for those dinosaurs, and I'm glad they're bringing it back with this one. You go over see down here in the bottom, the Yanchuanosaurus. Up here is a scan code, a display of the action, and of course the dinosaur itself in view. Now, I do have a Yanchuanosaurus. I mean, who doesn't? It's everywhere. You can see it everywhere now. It's funny, because I thought this guy was going to be rare, but I guess not. I got problems with that, and I'll probably discuss it on a review whenever I do get to do it. I will do it. I will do some reviews, just everything's slow. So, let's get right into the action. Now, when I first saw this dinosaur, I immediately thought it was gonna be bigger. I don't know why, but I thought it would be probably like somewhere close to the size of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Then I gotta realize that most of these dinosaurs that they do release tend to be smaller than that of the larger figures, and if they are the larger figures, they go in the range of the 30 and up. This guy right here is just $20, or I so to believe. And for $20 is a pretty good dinosaur. I mean, who doesn't want sauropods in their line? The more the merrier, I gotta say. Now, I do have a bit of a problem with mines, but it's not as a problem. I will get to that. But overall, I think this is a really good dinosaur. Like, the details on it is just great as always. I love this amount of bony protrusions all over his body, including the spine. It doesn't have a lot of paint on it, but from the paint you can get from it, it is pretty good. Right here, you got the tag. It's very well hidden, which is a good thing. Now, if you guys want the tag, you can get it right there if you can. I don't know if you can, but you can. And overall, it's just a really good feeling dinosaur. It's just like that of the Rajasaurus and the others. It is very heavily armored, and I do like how they're making a lot of armored dinosaurs now instead of just Ankylosaurus. So it's good, and also it is bad because since this is a sauropod, you know, you gotta bring more than one, right? You gotta make a herd. It's always necessary to have a herd. Otherwise, you'll just have something to display. So, sculpt-wise, is very good. I'll give it that. Articulations are nice. You know, these legs, they can move front and back pretty well. The front legs are my problem here because this one is hard to move it, while this one is very soft. Like, sometimes when I display it, the leg will just go like that slowly. I don't know if I'm displaying it right, or His leg is just sensitive. I do like the walking posture it is in, but I do like to have my dinosaurs more of a neutral stance. And of course you can't have that with this leg since it's very extended out compared to this other one right here, which is more leaned back. There is articulation on the body, or the rest of the body, including the neck. And that's part of the action feature which comes from the tail. Paint-wise, it's a little good. There's these weird splotches it has all over his lower part of his body, especially his legs. And they look kind of like paint smears, but I don't know. The only other color you see on the underside is on that of the jaw and the neck, which is all that is painted. A little disappointing, but you gotta make what you could. Oh shoot, I did not realize that. Look at that. Plastic is rubbing against plastic. That's funny. Probably doing the same thing on top. Nope. All on the top there's a nice brownish black coloration on it. So what is the action feature? Well, I'll get into that right now. The action feature is very simple. It's like that of the 2020 lines where the legs and the neck, or the tail itself, is the main action feature. So you can move the head down if you pull the tail up, and you can move the head up to pull the head down. There's also a jaw action on the bottom here, and you see right here on the tail. A jaw action that comes right here. So you can have the animal grazing a sort of way or just drinking. It's pretty cool, right? I mean, you know, it's pretty cool to walk and control the dinosaur. This is why I like the 2020 line, because you can pretty much puppet them. And I'll get to examples like that in a bit. No electronics on it, which is a good thing for me because I don't really like electronics on my dinosaur figures. I mean, I can already make the noises in my head, and all the noises you need for a sauropod is just bellowing noises. But yeah, overall it's very good. Here we have a comparison of the Ampelosaurus right next to the 2020 Camp Cretaceous Tyrannosaurus Rex. And when I say they share similar articulations, I really do mean similar. I mean, the tail moves the head and neck like so. And there's a button on the top of the tail which moves the front head, open the jaw. This is why I really love the 2020 line of Jurassic World over the other ones, especially the Battle Rival or Dino Rivals line that came out in 2019. If anything, I'm glad they're bringing this back with these new dinosaur figures, and also the not getting that switch action feature we got for 2021, which was really ridiculous if you think about it. And here's a comparison of the last reviewed dinosaur figure, the Allosaurus. Now, you can see here the Allosaurus is in par with a scale. I think this is a Jurassic dinosaur. If it's not, then it's a Cretaceous dinosaur, so it might have been a Carcharodontosaurus that hunted this dinosaur. Oh, and here's a human for scale, for any of you people out there that want to see it. It's average in size, but it's alright, a good figure. So what score would I give it? Well, besides the minor nitpick on the legs and a bit of the paint, overall the Ampelosaurus is a very nice dinosaur collection. You will need some more if you want to do some herd building, or you just want to make a solitary, it's alright. I see a lot of good customization coming to it, and I cannot wait to see what anyone can make. So I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Just a little gripe is all, but overall it's a very nice figure. I do highly recommend you get it. So, hope you guys liked the review. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.